Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. We've got a bit of a surprise one tonight. So, Jeremy Clarkson, who used to be on Top Gear, and now has a show called Clarkson's Farm. So, pretty well-known figure in the UK. He's got a farm where produces his own beers and ciders now. And one of my lovely subscribers, Phil, from Norfolk in England. He's sent me over a couple of beers, and there's a couple of ciders in there from HAWKSTONE's the name of the brewery. So it's pretty cool that I get to try them here in Oz. I'm probably the only one to have them here. So it's going to be interesting to see how they go. Here's a puppy up behind me. The first one has got an awesome name. It's called it's apple and rhubarb. It's called Rhubastard, which is very clever. I love that. 4% this one. Yeah, tiny little pink can. I think he does like just an original cider, but the two I've got are like variants with like some other fruits added. And then this big boy called Hedgerow. So it's big 500ml bottle, this one. This one's known as a premium British dark fruit cider. So I'll read what it says on the back as I drink them. This one, 4%. And this is the little Rhubastard. It says, it's going to be very hard to read just because of the font. It's got, when rhubarb and apples joined outside of wedlock, Rhubastard was born. The British farmed zingy rhubarb tartness is finally balanced with sweetness from the apple. Finely balanced with sweetness from the apple base and zesty citrus. When you open the can, you get hits of mouth-watering fruit with light floral and herbal notes, guaranteed to make even the grumpiest bastard smile. Cider from the farm. So should be pretty good. And shout out to Phil obviously for supplying these beers. It's always good to get some stuff from other sides of the globe to review on the channel. And cheers to the chat. Who have we got so far? We have Evie. Good to see you, mate. I've sort of half had it, mate. I've had a long night at work. We did a bit of overtime, so hence why my stream is running late tonight. I was going to do it at like probably 10 o'clock, but it's now 11:30. Hence the message I wrote here. Yeah, cool. Evie, another Evie. Cheers, mate. Good to see you. So let's crack into this drink. Oh. She's a lively one. As soon as I cracked it, it started going everywhere. I'm like, shit, I need to put my mouth here. Oh, it's a pretty pink colour. So it's only a small can, this one, so it's not going to last very long, especially too being the first drink after work. So work was like still fairly cruisy, but we just had a lot to do, so we've ended up doing a couple of hours overtime. So nice colour. It's sort of in between. Oh, actually, on the camera it looks more of a red, but in reality it's probably more of like a pinkish orange colour. Sort of hard to describe. It's very lively carbonation, but not much of a head to it. Yeah, I'm just going to go with like pink orange. Sort of like that. I don't know. I think hibiscus, is that a similar color or is that more of a purpley? Anyway, so yeah, it looks like a light body. Yeah, probably medium carbonation, and it's got a slight haze to it. But yeah, very pretty color. It's got that sort of floral look to it. Let's go with smell. Yeah, it's definitely more of a pink. If you took a photo of this out in the sun, it would definitely look more pink, I think. Jack, what are you doing, mate? So yeah, you're sort of getting a good balance of rhubarb and apple. It's probably leaning more rhubarb like, but I would say like a. I'm going to go with like a red apple. Don't know. It's hard to tell. The rhubarb's very strong flavour. It's got some good sweetness, a little bit of tartness. It almost gives off like a vanilla sort of vibe. But yeah, you're getting like a sort of grassy, floral, perfumey sort of note too. Oh, it actually smells really good. Anyway, let's get into it. First drink after work. Cheers. Ooh, that's delightful. I haven't had a cider like this for a while. And this one's just got that, like it's not artificially sweet like some of those ciders that are out there. You'll get them at bloody Dan Murphy stores and that, and they're just packed full of sugar. This comes across as like, I don't know, like real fruit. Just that's like sort of light base. Yeah, just I don't know. It's hard to explain. I haven't had a cider for so long. It's just a really nice smell. Yeah, like it's sweet but not too in your face. Like it's just a good level of sweetness. I could just slug it. Seriously. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the next one, having like the dark berries in it. I feel like it's going to be real good. Rhubarb's, yeah, one of those fruits. It's a bit odd, but it can actually, you can use it for so many different things. I've actually got a cousin, her, one of her best friends owns a business and it's just all rhubarb products. And yeah, we were just amazed as to how many things she actually uses rhubarb in. Cheers, Matt. Well, I worked with an Evie and she had a YouTube account and was subscribed to me, so it could even be her. But I'm pretty sure she spelled her name the same as OG Evie does. And I reckon her name was just E. So yeah, I'm not sure. Second Evie, fill us in. Who are you? Where are you from? So yeah, cheers to everyone for chiming in. Yeah, it's pretty cool that Phil sent me some more stuff. He just sent like a pack with 6 drinks in it. It's like it must cost him so much. Maybe it's not as bad as I think, but yeah, I appreciate that he does it, but yeah, he doesn't need to. It's great that I'm able to try something from like HAWKSTONE. So yeah, as far as dinner goes, Evie, I had like some ham and cheese and tomato rolls at work, but it was sort of like earlier than dinner time. So like I feel like I've had a little bit, but I'm obviously not hungry enough. Here we go. Speaking of hungry, I haven't had my tea yet. Where's my tea? That's it. Stare down their souls, brother. Don't. Oh, cool. Welcome in, mate. Yeah, so the other Evie's from Melbourne too. It's always interesting just to see how people come across stuff. Yeah, I'm Victorian. I'm not from Melbourne though. I'm like more country. Always drank proper cider. It's a big cider drinker. Never anything other than fermented. FFS, not Sophie. I was seeing that underneath, so I thought I won't say Sophie when it's mentioned. Yeah. Yeah, I went through a stage probably early in the craft journey where I was trying heaps of ciders as well. But I think because I live in a country town in Victoria, when it came to cider, there was only so many you could try. And just, trying to find new ones all the time was just too much work. And then quite often I'd go to wineries and try their cider and didn't really like them. I just feel like sometimes the ciders at wineries are way too dry. Yeah, so I've got one sitting behind me. He's like a elderly Labrador, and then the one that come up looking at the camera, he's like a mixed breed. Um, he's, I think, as far as age goes, he's probably about 8 or 9, but the lab's like 15, still going. I love them, absolutely love them. But yeah, it's like having kids at times. Yeah, I should do like a maybe just grab a few ciders one night and do like a cider stream. It's the same with ginger beer. I don't mind doing ginger beer as well. Ginger beer is sort of the same. It's good to find that one that's got some sweetness but not too sweet. But yeah, I'm quite impressed with this cider. Just a shame like the can's so small. What's the I'm guessing you're referring to the different breeds. I'm guessing that's what you mean. So yeah, he's got Kelpie, Border Collie, Curly Retriever, and and Husky, which is very unusual. But I honestly, in his face, he looks like a retriever, so that's fair enough. His body definitely looks like a Kelpie, and he's sort of got the coat of like a Border Collie. But yeah, you wouldn't really say Border Collie if you looked at him. But when he, just in general, and he's like, when he does his stance and some of his like character, it's like he's got German pointer in him. So it's very confusing. Even like when he was getting out, when he was a pup, even the guy at the pounds put him down as a German pointer. I'm like, he's not a German pointer, mate. He's all these breeds, and the guy's like, no, he's a pointer. I'm like, oh, okay. You know the dog better than me. Good on you, buddy. Yeah, I don't mind dry, but some of them are just too intense. Nah, Angus is pure Labrador, Evie. Jack's the one that's mixed. Angus is pure lab, pure gold lab, and even still has his nuts. Cheers, Paul. Good to see you, dude. I'm on a rhubarb and apple cider called Rhubastard. Pretty cool name. It's by Jeremy Clarkson. You know that the English host of Top Gear. He's got his own farm and does his own beers and ciders and that near. They're called Hawkstone. So yeah, it's pretty cool. One of the friends of the channel, he sent over a couple more beers from England. And yeah, he sent over, this is the big one I'll do next. It's called Hedgerow, which is like a dark berry cider. And then, yeah, the little couple of these. There's about 3 of these in the pack. And then some Old English ales, Old Peculiar. I really enjoyed Theakston's Old Peculiar. I'm sure you're probably a fan of it too, being a fan of the Old English beers. But yeah, so I've got another bottle of that. I think he knows that I enjoyed it, so he's like, I'll send him another one. And there was a McEwen's Champion. A cheeky morning pint. Yeah, you've probably been working, just finished work, have you? Oh, okay. Yeah, so the difference, yeah, like uh, a cider is generally like, yeah, like apple or pear or like fruits. Generally, it's apple though. And ginger beers sort of brewed like a light beer, but it like contains ginger and sometimes has fruits in it, but very rarely. Um, yeah, it's very in your face. Like if you don't like ginger, you're not going to like ginger beer. Whereas cider, like most people would enjoy ciders. And generally with alcohol, they're probably normally around the sort of 4 to 6 mark. You can get stronger ginger beers and stronger ciders, but most of them are in that sort of 4 to 6. Yeah, I want to try their beers. It'd be fucking awesome. Yep, exactly. It'd be so unreal to have like a lineup of their core range or something. But yeah, rhubarb's just got that very distinct flavour. Yeah, you'll find, Evie, when you get into craft beer, there's so many options. Like there, I guarantee, like even though I don't know you, but say I knew you and I could take you on this journey where I'd show you all different styles of craft beer, and I could guarantee I'd find at least one or two that you'd like. If you like chocolate or coffee, I could probably get you into like stouts or porters. If you like any sort of fruit flavors, and get you into like sour beers or like a New England IPA. Yeah, if you just like something really, really subtle and light, there's like lots of sort of like light lagers and that. Yeah, there's just heaps of different stuff. A lot of people just associate beer with the stuff like VB and that, and that's really bitter and earthy, and it's like not all beer tastes like that. Yeah, like down there. Yeah, no, I'm probably going to grow it pretty long again. Lager, yeah. So you just want something light. That's one thing I've definitely noticed just through like a lot of female friends and girlfriends and stuff is a lot of females don't like bitterness. So, and that's what a lot of females associate beer as being bitter. So that's why they don't like it. But it's amazing in craft beer. There's so many beers out there that aren't even bitter. Yeah, sweet. Bit of rye, bit of spice. Oh, it sounds good. Oh, I just wish there was more of this. Yeah, rye's like a. It's like a. I don't know. How do you describe rye? That's a good one. It's like spice, but yeah, I don't know what it. It's sort of like a. I don't know, like a substitute to malt, isn't it? Like you'll get particular spirit drinks, and they got rye in it instead of like a particular grain, or like rye probably is like a grain. I'm not. Yeah, it's a good question, but generally it gives off like like a particular spice. And when you hear people saying, "Oh, I'm going to drink a yeah, like a rye," when they say they're just going to drink a rye, it's normally referring to like a spirit, like a bourbon, a whiskey. Cheers, Joey. Drinking whiskey and rye, singing "This Will Be the Day That I Die." Good to see you, bro. Hobart. Good old Hobie. I can't wait for Hobart to get. They're getting a new stadium down there, and they're going to have an AFL team there. It'd be fucking awesome. Give a nice toast bread with peppery notes. Yeah, see, it's a type rye bread, rye whiskey. It's got to be like a grain or like similar to like barley and all that shit. Anyway, I am going to go into the next one, but I should probably give. No, I won't actually. I was going to say I'll score it, but nah. I'm really looking forward to this one. The bottle is sexy. It's like that old school English ale type bottle. It's 500 mil, so there's plenty there, and just the thought of dark fruit cider. I'm quite excited. So yeah, 4%. It's called Hedgerow. I'll read what it says on the back. Made with freshly pressed juice from British apples, just like our signature cider. But here's the twist. We've also blended in delicious juice from black currants and blackberries. The bold, fruity flavours are perfectly balanced with a crisp, clean, and refreshing finish. Perfect for summer drinking and very fucking good. Hard to make, easy to drink. It's pretty cool. So yeah, it's got produced in the UK for the Cotswold Brewing Company Limited, Hawkstone Brewery, College Farm, Stowe Road, Burton on the Water, Gloucestershire, I think it's pronounced. Yeah, let's get into it. You'd like the colours on that, wouldn't you, Evie? Yeah, I said that and you've got it written. You've got it already mentioned. Yep, cool. I want to try some good ryes. That Michter's, I really want to try, but in Australia it's like $140 a bottle, and in America it's about 30. It's like I'm not paying that. That is fucking ridiculous. I'll get Joey to bring it over when he comes to Hobart. Cheers, Steve. Good to see you, bro. In several indigenous communities, brewing beer was the woman's task. Yeah, I'm pretty sure some of the like Southeast Asian nations and even maybe some of the Arabic ones. Well, actually not Arabic, but oh, it is. It's sort of like I know beer was definitely a thing, like old in the old school days of like Egypt and Morocco and those sort of places. But yeah, obviously there's particular religions that don't drink, so it must be just certain areas or yeah, yep. Did you see some Steelers fans? Gloucestershire. Mm, shit, eh? Anyway, let's crack this open. And yeah, the reason why in the title of the description, I wrote in brackets, hopefully they don't explode. So apparently Clarkson's bottles, they had a bit of drama for a while where his ciders, people were taking them home and then they'd explode. So I'm thinking, well, this one's been on a plane to Australia. It's probably even more chance. I guarantee it's going to be lively as fuck. So I'm going to open it and then I'm going to have to like quickly pour it into the glass. So time to get ready. Oh, here we go. No, I'm good. I am good. Yeah, boy. I wonder if it was a woman that first made a Roush beer. Yeah, we could actually have a tailgate there and not get in trouble. Cider on a plane. I love that old school Aussie Dickens cider commercial. Fuck, that's funny. Anyway, let's pour this bad boy. And yeah, hit the old thumbs up if you haven't already. Got a few in tonight. It's good. I was only about an hour and a half later than I was meant to be, but bit of extra pay tonight, some overtime. This colour looks very nice. It's like Ron Burgundy. Yes. That looks awesome. So it's got quite a bit of carbonation to it. A tiny, probably half finger head that's like slightly off white. I would say this one, yeah, it's got that sort of like crimson, burgundy. You know what I mean. You catching what I'm throwing? But yeah, very lively carbonation sticking to the dirty glass. You can see through it practically, but it's fairly dark. Um, I'd say with this one, yeah, light body again. I mean, with ciders, it's very rare to get anything that's sort of above medium body. A thick cider would be very weird. Let's go a whiff. Oh, this is going to be tasty. Ooh, wee. Yeah, that colour's amazing. You're so fancy, Sammy. You're a fancy boy. Yeah, the old monks. I want to hang out with the monks, drink all their beers. I guarantee they'd have some awesome stories. Oh, we've proven we can take edibles on an international flight. Oh, cool. So I believe there were some edibles taken to London. Yep. Yeah, wheat beer. The last couple of times I've had wheat beer, I've absolutely loved it. I feel like wheat beer and saison is a style, like are two styles that I absolutely love, but I just don't see enough of them. And then you go to like, I don't know, you go to parts of Europe and they'd just be everywhere. So let's see what we're getting on the smell. It's very floral. Oh, that berry smell is so good. When it comes to apples, is it a worldwide thing with apples where you sort of get green and red apples, or are like certain areas only have one color and not the other? I don't really know as far as because in Australia we've always had sort of both, but I don't know if like in other countries you only sort of. I mean, there's probably a lot of countries that don't have apples, but I always preferred the green ones. But yeah, I feel like most people like red over green. I believe he's the fourth batsman. Yeah, cool. Red, red wine. Yes. Have you tried that Japanese beer? I've tried a few Japanese beers, but are you actually? I reckon you're referring to. Are you referring to sake? Sake's like a rice wine, I think. So yeah, but definitely like black currant. I don't know if people outside of Australia have ribena. Ribena is like a black currant juice, I think. So I smell ribena, like blackberry, apple, and yeah, it's floral. It's sweet, but not too much. And you sort of get like a grassy note as well. Cheers, Hamish. Good to see you, brother. I'm on the ciders tonight, bro, and they're both very beautiful colours. Anyway, I'm getting into this. Cheers, boys and girls. Let's hope it's a banger. Ooh, Phil. Thank you, Phil. This cider is fucking amazing. Wow. Wow. I love the fact that it's just so punchy with flavour, but it's not too sweet. That's why I'm digging it big time because it just tastes like really fresh, like good quality fresh fruit, packs a punch of flavour. You can just tell it's not that artificial shit. It's yeah, and just very easy drinking, and I'm very impressed. I think I need to start drinking ciders again. Wee! That is beautiful. I'm going good, bro. How about yourself? Have you sorted your shit out with old mate yet, or what? What's going on there? The one advertised. I'm not sure. What's it on TV or something? The old doormat. Not too bad. It was fairly cruisy, but we just had a heaps on. So yeah, I was meant to finish at 9 and did get home to about 11 o'clock. Yourself? You've been doing long hours? Yeah, I've got this weekend off. I don't normally work weekends, but yeah, as far as like, I don't have any sort of plans either. I was considering going to Melbourne, but the old bank balance isn't looking too healthy of late, so I've been trying to sort of lay low for a bit. Everybody's working for the weekend. Nah, so one of the friends of the channel, Robert, welcome in by the way. Yeah, one of the friends of the channel, he sent him from England to Australia. So yeah, it's pretty cool. He sent 6 drinks. It was this big bottle of Hedgerow, and then yeah, 3 cans of the little Rue Bastard, and then yeah, 2 English ale, or 1 Scottish ale, 1 English ale, old school big bottles. So yeah, pretty cool. He's a lovely dude. Yeah, he's sent 2 packages so far. So yeah, very generous man. Just tried. Oh yeah. I think Juzzy was going to say something to him. Oh, cool. Yeah, no, I've still got yeah, it's Wednesday night here. No, sorry, it's Thursday night, isn't it? Yeah. I've forgotten what day it is. It's bin night. So yeah, Thursday night where I live's bin night. So I've got to put the bin out tonight. Um, yeah, so I got one more night of work and then weekend, and yeah, probably just chilling at home. I've got to do I've got a heap of shit, like big cleanup I've got to do this, like the next few days. So not looking forward to that. Pittsburgh trip is cancelled due to lack of interest, so we are getting high. Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Juzzy was saying something to him here. There's been like a misunderstanding. Yeah, cool. Yeah, Bathurst is awesome. I always wanted to go. I've just never got around to it. It'd be unreal to see it from both perspectives. Like perspectives. I can't speak properly. So it'd be unreal to sit on the straight in the grandstand, or just like around the track somewhere in a grandstand. But I've heard it's unreal when you're up in the mountain and yeah, like getting into the grog and all the shenanigans that go on up there. I mean, it's probably well behaved these days, but yeah, some of the stories you hear of like back in the 80s and shit should be pretty loose. Hey, the man of the hour. Cheers, Phil. I've shouted you out a fair few times. Thanks for the drinks, brother. Both very good. This hedgerow though is like elite level as far as ciders I've drank. It's definitely one of the better ones. I'm I'm well impressed, mate. Just the dark berries, very very nice. Very, as I said, it's very like farm fresh, sweet and tart, but not too in your face, and none of that sort of artificial flavour. You can just tell it's good quality, fresh stuff. So yeah, I'm well hooked. And yeah, just the colours of them, it's amazing. Shout out to Stomping Ground, Melbourne Brewery. The carbonation's fairly decent. Like, they don't have much of a head to them, but I sort of feel like because it's that sort of farmhouse cider, like it's not like mass produced, or I don't think it is. It just, yeah, it just comes across like a good quality cider that's got a bit of love to it. It's not just this sweet mess that's like, yeah, very like spritzy and yeah, just I don't know, like yeah, it's just it's very different to some of the ciders I've had. I've had some real good quality stuff over the years, but yeah, this I don't know, I just really enjoy it. And I am a sucker for dark berries. I don't know if you've ever heard of a drink called Ribena, Phil. But yeah, I definitely get a lot of nostalgia sort of vibes. Like this reminds me of Ribena. It's like a black currant fruit drink for kids, and yeah, just a black currant in this. It's just got similar sort of notes to it. Yeah. All you can really do, dude, is just yeah, maybe just bite your time for a while, and he'll come around. Like he knows, like he knows you hang out here. He knows you hang out on Juzzies, and like yeah, we'll just keep saying to him that yeah, well, he's a good kid, and that yeah, he's probably just said something and you've taken it the wrong way. Me and Juzzy will hang out in person again soon, so we'll probably talk about it more then. Yeah, definitely. Cheers, Josh. Good to see you, brother. How'd the Phillies end up going? Remember you saying they had a game. Was it one that was pretty important? So yeah, last beer in the chat. That's my good mate Josh. He's from Virginia in the US. Every now and then he'll just pop in because yeah, like he's normally at work. But yeah, me and him have done some stuff together. We've got some stuff coming up in the near future. We just got to organise yeah particular drinks we want to do together. So shout out to Joshua. I want some edibles sent to Australia. Sent to Hobart. Yeah, exactly, Matt. Fucking oath. That is an event right there. I'll never forget, like my dad saying because he went quite a few years back when I was younger, and he said one year this guy had a motorized esky. An esky, to those of you that aren't Australian, is a like a cooler what do you call them in America? It's like it's like a tub that you put your drinks in with ice. We call them eskies. I think other countries call them coolers. But yeah, anyway, he had a motorized one of them. Had a big fucking engine attached to it, big wheels at either side. He's just sitting on that, burning down the track. And they reckon he got up to like 150 k's or something. I'm like, fucking hell. Imagine it, and he was like smashed when he was like driving it. Imagine if he crashed. Yeah, you can't do anything these days. Fucking ridiculous. Yeah, cool. So you do get what I'm. Yeah, but yeah, the thing that impresses me the most, it's just got that fresh fruit flavor that's really punchy, but it's not too sweet. That's always the worry with beers. Sorry, ciders. It's like sometimes you'll get this stuff and it's just way too sweet. But yeah, I think they've really nailed the balance. Mm. And yeah, I'm just so used to drinking these like Scandinavian mass-produced ciders that are just overly sweet and just be the sort of drink I reckon if you had about 6 of them in a night, you'd probably put on about 3 kilos. It's just so smashable. I'm glad this one's like the bigger bottle. I'll have to take a photo of it, so I might have to leave a little bit left. But yeah, the rhubarb one, that's really nice too, dude. Like rhubarb's just one of those it's sort of like your eccentric friend. It's just a little bit different, a little bit out there, but you love it. That's what rhubarb's like for me. Oh, cool. Oh, well, that'll be pretty awesome. Yeah. Yeah. So, those of you that don't know what Bathurst is, it's a huge race. Like, it's a particular track up in the mountains. Bathurst is the name of the town. It's in New South Wales, and yeah, it's in the mountains in New South Wales. And the actual track is built on sort of the side of a mountain. So yeah, when they start off and they sort of start to gradually climb up a particular mountain. I mean, it's not full on real steep, but yeah, there's particular areas where you're going up like that and then coming down. And yeah, these cars, like they fucking move. They get up to some really high speeds. And yeah, it's just you're coming flying around corners, going up and down hills and stuff, and you're like this far off the fence as you're going round. Yeah, it's just a very ballsy track. And yeah, apparently back in the day, especially there was a lot of real rowdy behaviour up in the like up the top of the mountain. You get all the real bogans and just carrying on, getting absolutely smashed and camping up there and stuff. It just sounds like a real good time. I love working at home, a little bit of a sleep in. Yeah. See, I hate Arvo shift because, like tonight, for example, I didn't get home till 11 o'clock at night, so I'm gonna stay up easily till like 1 or 2, and then next minute because I've stayed up so late, I'll get up at like probably 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, and then it's like I just got to go back to work again. It's just you feel like you don't get time to do stuff. Like you can't be bothered going out and doing shit when you've only got 2 hours before you go to work. I'd so much rather just work night shift than fucking arvos. You won, cool. Phillies. Is it a massive thing in America where I've noticed always seems to be celebrities throwing the first ball? Is that like a regular thing, or you just get these random celebrities going to baseball games? It's like, oh, the first pitch thrown by, and normally they're fucking useless. Yeah, definitely, dude. I'll recommend you heaps of shit. Food as well. But yeah, I could definitely mention some really good beer places. It's just whether you'd want to go there or not. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds like the Blue Jays have been going awesome. In West Philadelphia, born and raised. Do you have a crush on Simo, Evie? You were asking about him last night. Summer Nats, yeah. One of the guys I work with absolutely froths over that sort of stuff. Absolutely loves it. A cooler, yeah. See, it's funny because there's so many different names for them. The random thing is in Australia they're called an esky, and esky's just the main brand name of a cooler, but we tend to call them all eskies. So weird. And in New Zealand they call them a chili bin. Hey, bro, got the chili bin? Igloo. Yeah, I've heard that term as well. BWS. What are they going to get? Hawkstone, are they? Yeah, there you go. Said the same thing. Cooler box. Is Riverina, is that the like the drink company in like Echuca or somewhere like that? No, I'm good. In saying that though, I say that I'm good and then on other streams I'm not within like 10 minutes. I can confirm I'm hungry though. The fact that my dinner was pretty much two ham, cheese, and tomato rolls at like 5 p.m. and now it's like midnight. I am quite hungry. Funny how Bathurst is now limited to one cup. Yeah, it's shit. They just fucking ruin everything. They ruined Bath. They ruined the whole Bathurst V8 supercars experience when they fucked off Holden and Ford. Oh, so sorry, I was thinking like way, yeah, a carton per person per day. That's fucking heaps. I thought, yeah, when I quickly read that, I was just assuming it was some shit small amount. But yeah, if it's a carton per person, bring it on. Bring it on. Yeah, when they go down Conrod Strait. Yeah, thought so. You'll see some half decent ones at times, but the majority are fucking useless. Baseball's practically unheard of here, and I guarantee I would throw fucking 100 times better than most of those celebrities. Stop trying to lick me, bro. What are you doing? You want food, don't you? You're like, where's my dinner, bro? Maybe you should go out and get some work, buddy, and earn your keep. Stare down the soul of the look up here, look up here, look, what's this? I'm trying to get him to look down your souls, but he won't. Oh, you're in a shit spot, mate. You are in a shit spot. Yeah. Oh god. Fucking hell. Yeah, I've heard that quite often there's been vehicles set on fire and stuff. Yeah, I forget you guys are always the same time as us, and then yeah, when we go into daylight savings, all of a sudden it's half-hour difference. It's so weird. Or is it an hour difference? I don't know. It's weird, whatever it is. Yeah, do it. And then they'll go, check out Joey's podcast, where he features people such as Cheech and Chong. Yeah, how good is it? Ron Burgundy. It's quite potent. Really stings the nostrils. We're quote we were quoting shit at work tonight, just when we were sort of standing around getting ready to like knock off. And someone started with Talladega Nights, so it just got me going. I couldn't stop. I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew. I don't know about this positioning there, Jack. I don't like it. Let him lick your face. Give the dog steak. He's hurting me, I tell you. He's got all his weight on my right patella. Does anyone know what a patella is? I'm starting. I'm starting to cramp. Can't, mate. What's going on here? And I feel like Joey sitting on the plane with the two big boys next to him. Oh, there you go, mate. Whew. Dust giveth the canine meat. I like it. You got to understand what a crumpet is. What's that? That's on Ninja Turtles, isn't it? Cricket. Casey Jones has the cricket bat on the original Ninja Turtles movie. He's in New York City with a cricket bat. That's pretty cool. Shit, yeah. Here we go. Pirate Life. Had a memorable Pirate Life collab. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I missed that one. Was that recently? Like, was that this year? Because they used to always do the big whiskey, Lime Burners whiskey stout. And I had 3 editions of it, and I was waiting for the new one, and they never did it. But then they did this other like tequila sort of thing, and then something else. Uh Probably I'd probably be around actually. But yeah, one thing you got to realise, Evie, is all these people are on different time zones than us. So it's like a normal weekday. Simo's probably at work. It's an hour for Sydney, 30 minutes. Yeah, that's it. Yep. Jackie boy. Hit that like, lads. You know it. Lads and ladies, hit the old thumbs up. Got a good crowd tonight. Good peeps. Cheers, Rusty. Good to see you, brother. I'm drinking one of Jeremy Clarkson's ciders. It's quite enjoyable. Actually, it's very enjoyable. I'm well impressed. I need to try his beers now. I'm just hoping there's enough in there for a photo. Sticky Wicket. Cheers, Robert. Yeah, I normally do this sort of stuff most days of the week. Every now and then I'll do panels and have some mates up just talking shit, and yeah, pretty cruisy. Pretty got a decent community, good people here. Trolls don't really get too many of. When we do, they don't last long. Um yeah, quite often talking about like sport and music as well. Food. Always talking about food. Probably dogs is another topic that gets brought up too. But yeah, I mean, ideally it's a beer channel, but there's a lot of people here that aren't even into beer that sort of still stick around, so it's cool. Yeah, Silverchair, fuck yeah. I need to bust out the old Silverchair hoodie again. I like drunk people, but hangovers kill me. Yeah, they were my fave growing up, brother. They were always like it was sort of like I was at that age where they were like maybe 6 years older than me or something like that. So it was like your older cousins having a band and tearing it up. Yeah, fucking oath. They did Australia very proud. Them and Powderfinger were just like they'd always be fighting. Well, they weren't really fighting for awards because it's like they started sort of getting on, And all of a sudden, Silverchair would bring out an album, and then Powderfinger wouldn't bring one out till the next year, and then vice versa. So it was almost like they had it set up. It's pretty funny. Yep. Daniel Johns is actually doing a show soon where he just talks about his life and plays songs in the middle of his stories, and yeah, I'm considering going to it because I was such a massive fan of him. I just yeah, it would bring back some nostalgic vibes. Yeah, fucking oath. I'll never forget when I went to the gig at the Palais Theatre next to Luna Park in St Kilda. And the first half of the show was all the theatrical, like very classical, like piano, operatic singing, all that sort of stuff. And it was just like so awesome. But like, obviously, because I'm a rock and metal guy and like the heavier, like I tend to gravitate to more. So yeah, I was already well impressed with what I'd heard. Then all of a sudden it finishes up. There's an interlude, and then they do Act Two. So they had Act One and Act Two, and Act Two is just like all the rock stuff, and he's there like shredding the guitar and playing it with his teeth, and I'm just like he's humping the amp. I'm like, this is fucking unreal. It's still to this day one of the best gigs I've ever been to. Fuck, it was awesome. And I was there with like just a good mate that I used to like go to uni with. I remember that we had the chance to go to either Ben Harper and Jack Johnson were doing a gig together, or Silverchair, and I'd already booked the tickets to Silverchair. I remember the mate sort of being a little bit annoyed because he was a huge like Ben Harper and Jack Johnson fan, and probably not into Silverchair as much as me. But after the gig, I remember him like thinking, "Oh no, I made the right choice." Fuck, it was good. Yeah, no worries, Phil. See you in 20 years, as I normally say. Thanks to Alex, the beer master. Yeah, it was when I went to see Silverchair at the Palais Theatre, which is next to Luna Park in Melbourne. It's like a really old school theatre with like the dome roof, and it's all like awesome colours and stuff. The cool thing is this thing that he's going to do is at that same venue. It's coming up soon, I think. Yeah. Banana pancakes. Harry Vander brought out a single, need to buy it. Cool. I regret going to zero shows for the most part. Yeah. Gives a minute. Gives a minute. Have to check it out. Whoops. I just clicked on his page so I can have a look at it. Yeah. What else can I say about this cider? I'm well impressed. Just the black currant blackberry flavors so nice. Like apples there, but it's just like in the background. The berries are just like up in your face. And yeah, it's just that perfect harmony of like sweetness and tartness. Very, very impressed. So yeah, if anyone can get their hands on some Hawkstone cider, I'm going to say definitely do it. And yeah, I'm going to have to definitely try and get some of his beers. I'm not sure how many products he has available, but I reckon I've seen a photo and there was probably at least 5 or 6 ciders and maybe about 8 beers. So it's obviously got a fair few on the go. Oh, yeah, I need to watch the show. I've heard a few workmates talking about Clarkson's Farm here. It's a pretty cool show. You see sort of a lot of the struggles, and obviously there'd be some humour. Top Gear was always a good show. And then the one they did after Top Gear was pretty cool as well. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up there, I reckon, guys. Amazon Prime. Yep, cool. Like, is it, how many episodes are there? There's probably shitloads, is there? Yeah, cool, dude. Unreal. I know Adam is in Mersey Beers was considering sending some stuff. So yeah, you maybe get in contact with him. He's trying to get me some dragon soups, I think. I think he wants to see me get pretty messed up and and not only like drunk but like silly as well. Four Seasons. Yep. Cool. There you go. An Edinburgh meetup. Don't ask Geordie to go because he'll say he's going to go, and then as soon as you're there nearby, oh no, I can't make it. It's like he gets scared. How rad would it be, Simo, me and you doing a review of the President beer together? That'd be fucking unreal. Yeah. Well, there was a stream once where we were talking about Geordie's area or something, and I can't remember who it was. I think it was Harry, as in Blue Nose, was saying how, yeah, like it's a real sketchy area and how I think his dad or someone used to work there and had to do like, I don't know. I've just got memory of something to do with Geordie's area being real rough. As if you'd be able to fly Melbourne to Edinburgh non-stop. That'd be the fucking longest flight in the world. Yeah. That'd be so good. It'd just be like, I don't know, like iconic. Yeah, fucking oath. Stay classy, chick. That's never gonna die. It's one of the funniest sayings ever. Yeah, it's like all you plebs that talk about fucking let like jet lag and that from like a fucking 4 hour flight. It's like try being Australian, you fuckheads. Our smallest flights are about 8 hours, but most of them are about 20. And you get all these people. It's like people whinging about beer prices, and it's like you talk to an Australian, and then they're like, "Oh, okay, maybe our beer prices are pretty good." Whoo, you know it. Stay classy, chick. Oh fuck! I better get out of here anyway. It's like nearly 1 a.m. That is ridiculous. I've still got to have something to eat as well. Is it really worth it at this time of night? But yeah, hit the thumbs up if you haven't already, peeps. And yeah, it's been some real good interaction tonight. Good peeps in the chat. Good community. I love it. This is what it's all about doing YouTube. But yeah, two awesome ciders. I highly recommend Hawkstone. And yeah, hopefully I'll get to try some of their beers someday. It'd be cool. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow night, probably similar time. Hopefully a little bit earlier, but later at the same time. Forget what I mean. I'll probably do like 2 or 3 streams. Start a bit earlier because I'll be doing a few more beers. I'll go a bit later. I might even do a big stout tomorrow, perhaps. But yeah, hopefully around for the weekend. And yeah, I've got plenty of good beers in the fridge. I just need to organise some smashes for if I join some panels. So yeah, everyone enjoy their Thursday or Friday, wherever you are. And we'll see you roughly this time tomorrow, I guess. Laters.